This is Ryan Ridley. Shout out to Tom Kaufman. Mad love, bro. Cynthia.
Brian Newton. Shout out to Juan and Mark.
Hey, Justin Roiland here. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, Dan Harmon. 9/11 was an inside job.
Awesome.
Because he loves her?
Tom Kaufman is credited with writing the episode, and he didn't want to come in here, so I said, I'll go in there.
Yeah, just take credit.
I don't care. But he
Wait,
did-
what? Is that true?
Yeah, man. He's cool, man, and I'm not.
Are you sure he wasn't being false modest?
All I know is I bullied him.
Is he going to be
Directing
commentary on something?
Listen, Tom's great, and in fact, I should have mentioned this. He wrote a lot of the scenes in Meeseeks. He writes a lot of,
Wait, we want to get to the bottom of this. Wait, like, how do you know he didn't really want to come in here?
Well, because, he wasn't aggressive about it. And
That's
he
like
wasn't assertive, I should
Poland
say.
wanted to be part of the Third Reich because they didn't fight back.
Something tells me Ryan has him upstairs in a closet right now,
Hey,
tied
he's
up
right, you
and
can
down.
see him. He's right there looking at it.
No, I don't believe that's him.
All right, listen. Forget
Tom,
about all
Tom,
that.
do you want to do commentary?
Tom, what happened here?
Come on,
Were
you
you
guys.
not scheduled?
Forget about that. Let's talk about this episode.
No, wait. Was Ryan bullying you? Is that what happened?
No.
Did you take your lunch money?
Look, he's shaking his head no.
All right.
Look,
All right,
you guys, we got
enough.
an episode.
Enough. Let's talk about the fucking show.
All right.
Okay.
All right, fine.
So this episode.
It says you can't eat
Oh,
shit anymore.
that's Sidney Nagel, isn't it?
Yep.
And Michael Waldron.
Yep,
is the
Michael
shit
Waldron.
eater.
Yep. He made it.
All right,
He
so
made it.
Sidney Nagel. Who
Cold
is it?
open.
What's Sidney's title on the
Coordinator.
Production coordinator.
I probably project this onto people, but I'm pretty sure she I don't know. Well, I don't want to say she hates us because that
Yeah.
would make her a villain in the eyes of whoever's listening. But I'm saying, like, I kind of feel like she's really good at her job, and therefore she kind of views us as being kind of like disgusting.
Knucklehead.
And,
She's correct.
so
You have to be
we pulled her into the. She has to be the voice of the lady saying, "You can't eat shit anymore." I just feel like it's kind of funny that she ended up being cast as this.
This episode's interesting. I just want to point out from a design sense, it's one of the few episodes where, as board artists, we got the design before the designers did.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
There's a lot to say about this episode.
Yeah.
The idea of the interdimensional cable thing, I think the seed of it was the Tony, the who's the boss, with
Yeah.
the schmla and the schmlu. Like,
I remember we were walking around Burbank and that got pitched. Wade and Eric and me and
like a dimension where everyone said
like a
schmla.
schmlo.
And then we planted that seed and it grew into a tree of all of this
Of
stuff.
one joke.
You'll be surprised how hard it was to find out pictures
You
of
guys are
who's the
getting
boss.
excited about the wrong aspect of this device.
Because like we couldn't find like on the internet on Google like a picture of the cast. It was tough to do.
I have to say that I really do feel like this is the precipice of a beautiful marriage between your sensibilities and my sensibilities. Maybe.
I'm not exactly proud of my side of it.
Are you serious?
I think
I
it's-
love your side of it. Sincerely.
The emotional story between Beth and Jerry is the Dan side. The nonsense that was made up.
all the fucking all the crazy
Justin.
shit.
It's one could say that Justin basically just improvised everything that's on the screen, basically, right? The
But I'm
TV
also
screen.
very proud of my contribution to Justin's madness because I talked Justin into
Ladies first.
the line right at the last minute. There we added the line where Morty says at a key point, "Boy, I guess it seems like TV from other dimensions is kind of improvised."
Yeah. Just to tee that up. Yeah,
call.
absolutely.
It comes at exactly the right time that invites the audience to the party that's being had,
Yeah,
so
and
that you don't feel like the writers are fucking around and you're not invited.
It's funny because like that was something that was added later, and I feel like you kind of settle in at that point. You understand the roller coaster you're about to go through.
that was like after color, and I remember being really insecure. Like we had the color cut, and I was like, I started to get freaked out. I was like, what the fuck? This is all me.
Yeah, just fucking around.
Screaming,
Just
and
one take.
then I was
Every
like, I
character.
gotta get Dan's eyes on
But there
this
really
because-
is. There's always been something about Justin just. The way he stammers and stutters and misspeaks and says stuff is very, very infectious in a way that a normal person isn't. You know, you cringe when you hear a normal person not be prepared and fuck up. And somehow Justin's version of just stumbling through something and improvising, like it's very, very like tastes like candy in your mouth. As long as, and this is my opinion, as long as you draw a frame around it that says, what's for sale here is insanity.
And knowing And knowing that everybody couldn't be voiced by Justin, we cast actors to literally just speak like Justin did it in the record, including the stutters and stammers and what mispronunciations.
Yeah.
But,
I think the shortcoming of the reason why I feel like I'm not that proud of this side of the story is just because
We're playing Yahtzee.
I'm used to working in live action, so I didn't realize until Justin told me that the idea of these goggles is kind of counter to animation because POV is insane. I mean, Brian could talk about that.
Oh yeah, it's really tough to do a POV shot. That's why like when they're in POV mode, they don't move that much. It's just like it's just a window at that point.
Yeah,
It seems like common sense when you say it, but I never thought about it because obviously animation, they make it look easy.
Yeah.
It just looks like oh, there's a cartoon on.
That's my car.
Mr. Sneezy. By the way, Bardell killed the Mr. Sneezy shots with that car.
Mr. Sneezy is supposed to be part of a bigger campaign, like whenever you saw
there was a thread. There was like a
official car of Thor.
Yeah, because I think Mr. Smeezy is official Two Brothers car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This sequence was
This
a
is the
beast.
biggest, most like improv bullshit
This
of
is
all
fucking
of it.
great. When I heard the audio for it, I was like, oh boy, I think we're just too full of
I
ourselves.
also enjoyed the fact that originally we misinterpreted the Mexican Armada because like you guys originally wrote it like a ship, like boats in
No,
the water.
you guys killed it. Listen, like
but yeah, that's the thing is when I saw the animatic, I was like, oh, this is something that could work, like because it's sort of like the Ricky Gervais podcast show on HBO. It's like the joy is that you're actually Justin's out of his mind like Carl Pilkington, and what we're watching is the animators getting to take the spotlight.
and Brian, like Juan
Juan did the
all
cleanup.
This is another example of an episode where it was boards first and then character design second, which is not always the case in animation.
All we had was the script, and mainly we just worked off your audio.
They heard this crazy radio track and script, and they just
And it was also nice because it was broken up in a way where it was modular, where it was easy to give to like groups of us. Like, all right, you two take that section and can split up among like 3s and 4s, so we don't have to work together. We all just like take it as our own commercial.
Yeah, you guys killed it.
And before that, we just got a bunch of writers, and including bringing extra people like Abed Gaith and Brian Weissel-Miersky, and just people
And
pitched
Rashad.
ideas.
Yeah.
And then we picked those ideas like Answer My Eyes Johnson or whatever at Fake
Hamster
Doors.
butt.
And then Justin just riffed whatever. Like there was no script.
It was so much fun.
We didn't do Cancer Butt.
My question is, don't you think you could just do an episode where there is no B story and you just did that for 20 minutes?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Robot Chicken proves that.
Right. But is Robot Chicken good?
I don't think.
Yeah, it's great.
But I don't
no,
think.
so for real, it's great.
I don't.
No, I'm
but I
kidding.
don't think.
That was a joke.
I don't think people would respond as positively if we just did those like.
No, I mean
crazy
that's
stories,
why
yeah.
that's why it's elevated because we have a B story
Peanut butter
that's
and jelly.
really
Yeah.
like amazing.
So
like,
do
it's
you
dramatic
want to do
family.
that in season 2? Do you
Yeah,
want to just
yeah.
do one without the B story?
Oh boy.
No. Season 2 has got to be the same thing. A story, B story. B story.
Same exact thing. It worked the first time.
Yo, it's our treehouse of horror, dog.
Boy, looks like you guys have been
Oh,
checking out
I got my
alternate
work
lives
cut
and
out for me.
realizing
I just want to make sure that
You might not
because
get it.
Oh
Me
yeah,
and Roy
it's
are
true.
having a blast.
I
We
just want to make
discovered
sure
a
the
show
human
called
B
Ball
story of
Fondlers.
the
I mean, I don't
next
wanna
one
rub it
isn't
in or anything,
driven
but you
by
guys
a
clearly
concept
backed the
that's
wrong
inherently
conceptual horse.
unable to be executed. Like if people
As
are
long as
really-
it's Jerry and Beth's marriage on the rocks, dude, it's cool.
Oh,
As long as we stick to that, I love this shit. I was thoroughly blown away by Bardell's animation
Truck
for this.
flip.
Like it's fucking incredible.
18 truck flip.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Having fun in there.
Yeah, we
What
went through a
does
few
want from
iterations
me?
of ball
Every
fondlers
family
of
on this
our
block
Man,
has to
so
wonder if they're
great.
together by choice.
Yeah, it started
Our
off the
family
straight
just has
8.
By the way, can I just say,
Oh no,
this might be
before
a
that
little
was
late.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Wait,
This-
we should talk about the origin of ball fondlers.
This might be a little late, but like the sound effect with the headset, you know, when they're like, bling, bling, you know, like,
right.
turquoise.
I don't know what I have to say.
The origin of ball
Forget it,
fondlers
that went
was.
nowhere.
It's really cool. That's all I wanted to say.
Justin,
It's really
explain
well
the
done.
origin of ball fondlers, please, really quick.
It was a collaborative effort.
It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type
God.
characters that,
This
that
is
had
Dan.
arms.
This is Dan as the announcer of SNL. It's so great.
Yeah.
This was Dan again, just
that's really good.
freestyling.
I didn't know that was you, Dan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like just riffing. And then, by the way, you had no idea. I'll get back to that one. And then I was like, just draw something.
I want to see the Hole in the Walls audition video. Like, did he have to do characters or impressions? Or
He was great. He does the best, like, Bill
did he
Clinton.
do Adam Sandler?
With Bobby Moynihan, I wanted to go one step further and just be like, I love Bobby Moynihan. Yeah, me too. Love that guy.
I think this one's my favorite. This is my favorite
Fake
commercial.
doors.
Me too.
I like the guy. Won't open.
None of them open. Fake doors.
No, this is the when I originally heard the record of this, fucking blew my mind of just the pause.
My favorite thing is
You boarded this, right?
Yeah, I had to take this one.
my favorite thing is at the end
wait a
of it
minute, Rick,
when for no reason at all
What's going on? I mean,
the
don't worry about it. Let's
voiceover is
just see where
interrupted
this
by their
goes.
conversation. And he goes like, "Don't even think about it. Don't even." And then they talk, and then he's like, "Don't even."
Oh yeah,
there's, like,
the voiceover pauses.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy on TV pauses for them.
It's so decidedly sloppy. Everything.
I
Like,
love
it's
it.
all just absurd. I just wanted to make sure that the audience didn't feel like, oh, you guys got high and you got bored with your own show. Like, no, we worked really hard on this.
Dan, can I tell you that most of our audience is high?
No, they should be. We shouldn't be. I mean, we can be, but we also have to work hard when we're hard.
Yeah.
We were a little drunk when we came up with this, though.
We can be high and we can be
that's high.
drunk
That's
as long as
intoxication.
we're sometimes not.
Justin was in the booth like he is now, and we were just kind of like pitching directions for him to go. And he was
Wait,
like,
shh,
"All
right
right."
here. This is.
What are you worried about? Come get fake doors. Get in here quick. Get out quicker.
You told us to stop talking over the part that had the text written on the screen. Wait, shh, you gotta hear this.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
The tag of this particular Gazorpa Zorp field.
I
is,
love
like, one
our
of my
legal team,
favorites.
by the way, who was just like, that's fine.
Yeah, here's a big
no,
difference between
no.
Sony and Adult Swim. That's fucking Garfield.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow your mind, but that's goddamn
it's something-
Garfield.
This is actually something I learned in art school. 10% rule. He's 10% different because of the Gazorpa.
That's all that matters?
Yeah, that's all that matters. 10%.
He's also such a dick. Listen to him.
If we made him yellow, that would
Fuck
be different
you.
enough.
Dumb.
10%.
Fucking.
So we can just do Mary Worth for better for worse. Like we can come out with a
We
syndicated.
do have
Yeah.
like a sort of thread of like comic strip people. We got like
Gotta know your roots,
Marmaduke
man.
guy. We got like
Oh yeah, he does
Did the women of the sex robot planet, do they watch this show? I don't understand.
they might. That's true. There is a nice little cyclical tie-in.
No, but wouldn't that be another planet, not this planet, just another dimension?
Well,
So
it's
another dimension, I guess they took over Earth.
It's a version of their
I don't
timeline
know.
where the
Wait, can I
women
just-
didn't.
Can I just say that like I this is me rambling out the limited knowledge I know about Bill Murray and
Lorenzo
and
music.
I mean,
Lorenzo
this
music.
is indulgent.
And listen, and it somehow made it to the final product. I don't know how.
This is something I've always thought about, even as a child. I'm like, I put two and two together. Like
Yeah,
once
yeah.
Bill Murray started doing Garfield in the
People
movies.
love that though.
It is
great.
kind of a weird cosmic
I think
coincidence.
In my head, I was doing
See,
it
I
all
love
for the
this.
kids.
I wonder
love
if,
this
like-
side.
Well,
Now
this
the
just
first
seems
kid's
pretentious to
going
me.
No, I love this side of the story. Are you crazy?
Which is either code for crystal meth.
Dude,
or-
without
We
this,
also
So
just
we
got in a
did
booth
kids
drunk
and
and riffed all this, remember?
yeah, Sarah Chalk and Chris Parnell, they just got wasted. We fucking did 100 takes.
It's called method acting.
Man, woman. And
Oh,
now
boy.
Oh, this
women.
is
We know
fun.
science
Was
has
this
created men have a
Ovid's
gender,
brother or
but also has
Weisel? This is
male
Weisel.
and
This is
female.
Weisel, yeah. Which, if you watch Weisel's cartoons, look them up.
Yeah.
Totally, like,
The briefcaser.
the tone is so weird and specific, but I don't know if we captured it. I don't know.
Paid for by Michael Benny.
I was a little scared when I saw the animatic for this. I thought that we were going to be
I'm a Trump
perceived as
person,
like
and
Ryan
I-
Reynolds.
I
like
feel
our
Really
joke
good.
was
just
that
like he's me. I want to be able to
that we were
express
just
that
like
love.
weird
Both a man
libertarian
South Park.
like guys
We
that were
got-
going like,
yeah.
yeah, gay marriage. What's next?
yeah.
What else do you want?
And also,
But the
just
truth, I guess libertarian's the wrong word. Like,
It's so
'cause
alien.
We are.
though.
yeah.
And then it cuts to this, and you're like, well, whatever you might have thought about.
Also, go back to the trunk person. That was based on you, Ryan.
Did Juan board this, or did
This is Mark's.
Mark's,
I
okay.
gave this to Mark because Mark has an
Sexuality's a
excellent.
spectrum.
Yeah, Mark has an excellent fantasy perspective. So, like, yeah, you handle the fucking Lucky Charms ripoff.
I forgot about this. This is my favorite the thing. This is the.
I love this
as
like
he's,
wide shot of them just watching, just to anchor you back into the living room.
And I don't care about any. I think this is all brilliant. The little dance he does.
Yeah, the jig.
It's all brilliantly animated, but comedically, it's not my favorite thing. Okay, gross, whatever. There, but
No.
She doesn't even hesitate.
Wait, but the bit where the kid squeezes out the treat.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, Mark came up with that. I was like, leave it in. Gives me a visual reaction that I'm not going to take out.
But the thing that makes me laugh is Justin just going, I see demons.
Why does he see demons?
demons.
Is it like Ghost? Is it like Ghost where they come for him and then pull him off?
He's
But
dying.
he believes in Jesus Christ. Like he should be angels.
But he's not going there. He's about to make it.
leprechaun from a different dimension.
Turbulent juice. Turbulent juice.
Oh
This is
man.
the
All right,
worst.
can I just say that, like, one of our 4 directors going into season 2, I said to him, I said, do whatever you need. Here's the audio. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And this is what he did.
Well, it's funny because like we didn't know if this was a movie or a trailer.
No,
or a
nobody
commercial.
knew what the fuck it was. I didn't know what it was. And I told him, I was like, look, I don't give a shit what you do.
Just as long as it seems like a big gay cum joke.
Well, listen, I gave him notes. His first pass was dicks, and like I was like, just remove the dicks.
Is way
If
more
anyone
innocent.
thinks that any of these sketches are a little weak, just you should see what's on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. He's right.
We're not giving SNL a run for their money.
Yeah, not at all.
Contrary to our implications with our snide Bobby Moynihan
Yeah,
jive.
exactly.
We're not exactly in the same market.
Yeah.
Baby Legs is
A
definitely
few
a clear
months ago,
example.
where we listened to all the outtakes, and I was like, ooh, we made the right choice with our shit.
But I do miss Unrelatable Seinfeld. That's the one I miss.
Oh, that's the one we listened to and said, "Ooh boy."
As a side note, when we the day we did do all the improv in the voice booth,
I'm running.
there was like
'cause
a
I'm criminal.
whole like me and my girlfriend and Ryan and everybody were like coming in the booth and doing all this improv, and Ryan and Justin's like, oh yeah, that's great, and he went away with the thing, and he just used all his own shit. It's like, I don't. He's just like,
Well-
yeah, I don't. This is not my cup of tea.
To be fair, I gave Tommy Meehan, who deserves a shout out on this because he fucking worked his ass off. I gave him all of that, and then I was like, "What do you got?" And then I was like, "All right, let's go back to fucking Turbulent Juice.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Turbulent Juice, the
truth
best
is,
thing
if you're
ever."
gonna listen
Can't
to people
escape
make dumb shit up in a voice booth, I'd rather it be Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is see, Harmon. This is a great moment
You doing okay?
Seems a little
of your side of the story.
heavy-handed.
No,
for,
stop.
It needs it. It
Feel
needs
so
it.
real, you don't.
Dude, this is like
Not the cause
I live by this quote that you wrote that Morty says.
Can I show you something?
None of us matter.
By the way,
Jar that
callback.
we made when you were 8
Yeah,
isn't
I
gonna
thi-
Continuity.
less of
This
an
is the
accident.
first one that's a
That
big
out there?
callback, right?
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
great-
Does the family not notice the 2 large
No.
mounds of dirt?
No, they're too busy fighting.
Jerry just doesn't do enough yard work to go out to the shed to see the mound.
Dude, honestly, like this saved the episode, in my opinion. Like
I remember
this moment.
we talked about a version where Morty.
And by the way, I want to fuck Summer's ass.
Okay, Jesus,
sorry,
Justin.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
Justin.
sorry,
Damn
sorry.
What did I say?
I'm attracted to
Yikes.
cartoon figures.
She's 17.
Fair enough.
I drew her.
And she
So is
represents
Justin,
a huge
mentally and
television
emotionally.
demographic.
Listen, when I was a
huge
kid,
one.
I used to doodle naked girls, and then I would beat off to them. Is that what you all want to hear?
Now we know the genesis of the
Absolutely.
show.
Oh wait, I get it. He's satirizing himself, guys. That's what he thinks we think he thinks like.
Waka waka.
Okay,
Ovid.
Harmon, what do you have to say about this?
Well,
what was the final version of this?
I like my
No, we were
The frame around this is that
rewrote.
Jerry.
No, I went out of my way. We got Gary back and we did all new.
But I'm saying that the frame we put around this is Jerry's
yeah,
work.
it's like Jerry. Yeah,
But
Jerry,
originally it wasn't.
That's when I became happy with it, because I was like, at a point it was just the joke was that cats were with a dead woman that a guy was fucking.
Yeah.
But it's a Weekend at Bernie's parody, which like most of our audience probably has never seen this
And
movie.
also, which parodies itself. That doesn't need to be parodied.
Will
And so we were like, all right, it's a
No
little.
one's gonna say take that. Weekend at Bernie's.
So at the last minute, like, well, it's a little hacky. Like, but if Jerry came up with it, then we're protected.
No, it's great.
It's not us.
I felt okay once it was contextualized as it's Jerry's movie, and that's why he's having a nervous
losing his
breakdown.
mind. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a great build.
Otherwise, it's no follow-up to Ball Fondlers. like there's no we're selling past the clothes.
look at Jerry with his half-shaved head.
I remember it was Juan who came up with the idea of putting the hypodermic needle in his chest.
Yeah, it's so great. I love it.
You did it, Beth. You really nailed it.
Get ready for a really emotionally
Surgeon.
poignant moment featuring
In
Belly. Tanya Donnelly's Belly song.
Hell am I going?
What are you asking me for,
From
Jerry?
King?
A lot of people commented how much they love this song.
No,
for the sequence.
I love that
Can't believe our
song.
tax dollars
It's nice
pay for
that
this.
old timers like me and Justin get to introduce today's millennial groover into some sweet early 90s alt
Yeah.
indie rock.
Yeah, feed the tree, you know?
Beth Sanchez, I have been in love with you since high
Drums.
school. I hate acting. I hate cocaine. I hate
See, to
Kristen
anyone out
Stewart.
there who wants
I
to be a
wish you
famous
hadn't gotten that
actor,
abortion, and I
There's
just
the
hate
know
drums.
they're sad and miserable too.
We're all
It doesn't
suicidal.
change things.
We're all depressed.
Doesn't make you happy.
I like the theme of, well, also the theme is that, chaos and relativity does undermine your search for meaning, but it also undermines your futility. If the universe has no center, then everywhere is the center. So just as surely as your relationship means nothing, it can also mean everything.
I think I'm about to cry, Dan.
But no, seriously. Also, like, think about a show where there's infinite realities, infinite copies of people, and we're really emotionally. Oh, bull fondlers.
Love ball.
I want you to explain the original ball
Yeah, you
fondlers.
missed
The
that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles riff where the people had
that's
short
you.
arms.
Brian.
But there was also a bit where we had them tied up like Batman the 60s style, where they couldn't reach their balls because they had to
that's
follow
right.
each other's
It was
balls.
called ball
remember
fondlers
that.
for a
All right.
literal reason, not a just what?
You know
Why
what it
they-
was? Harmon and I both agreed that we're like, all right, we shouldn't have balls and fondling
Yeah.
of balls have anything
If
to do with it.
They're going to be called ball fondlers.
Exactly, yeah. All right, next.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Oh, Abed Gates. pitched
Abed
this.
Gates
The
pitched.
real Abed. Did you miss?
So the hamsters live inside the
This-
rectum
It's kind of
boat?
offensive to call him real Abed because I feel like the character I did for Community is way more dimensionalized.
Hey, Abed, I didn't say
Well,
that.
has that guy ever had a animated sketch on TV?
He does now.
Wait, can I just say that the photograph sequence that you're about to see is one of my favorite. All the art that was designed for that was that Juan who did that?
No, I think that was
Steve?
Oh,
Mark?
finally
Steve?
no, the revisionist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like all these pictures are like these should be DVD posters.
I want to do a really
oh
epic.
my God, they're
I want to do a
fucking
really
amazing.
epic storyline where like Hamster in the Butt World is
That
like, under
that
siege
is
by
fucking
a.
amazing. Like holy shit.
We got to go back to Hamster in the Butt World.
Yeah,
guys.
See you next one, next episode. Tune in, keep
Three-part
it up.
epic.
Are you up late? Keep watching.